Rolling start. How's everyone feel?
Don't laugh.
It's a rolling start.
But don't laugh like that on the, you know what I mean? Because it's like.
Why? Because some conversations I wish we could have on air, but some we just can't.
Why not though? Why we can't have some of those conversations on air? Is it because of our relationships with people? People might feel away.
Friendships. It's not an industry related. It's a friendship thing. I don't want people
Real
thinking that like we can't say this, but like that should stay personal.
Yes.
I'm gonna laugh at her when I see her.
Yes. Me too.
But I'm not gonna laugh with y'all on air about it.
Yes, no.
But
baby, you good? The curls, they look like it's looking like a bowl of pasta over there.
I'm trying to figure out if that's a compliment.
Yeah, you know how the pasta salad looks with the pasta,
the squiggly ones.
Yeah.
You know. Are you guys more of a like linguine, angel hair?
Fusilli.
Which one is that again?
I don't know. I just heard Eddie Murphy say it one day.
Bow ties.
I like spaghetti.
Okay.
Just give me spaghetti, lasagna. That's it. I'm a spaghetti lasagna guy.
I had vegan lasagna once. Top 10 worst thing I ever had in my life.
It was badly cooked. Vegan lasagna is like one of the easiest vegan food to make. Eggplant Parmesan lasagna.
Okay.
Like eggplant lasagna.
I'll have to have it from somebody that could probably cook because it was insane. Like I would have rather like shoot a brick
that's why
outside.
I laugh every time people be like, "Yo, vegan food is nasty." I'm like, "Y'all just not eating the right vegan food." I get it though. I understand.
Well, either way, we're back. Sponsored by Boost.
By who?
Boost.
By who?
All right, man.
All right.
It's a lot of 3.
Boost.
This isn't like a football chant after practice. Like Remember the Titans when they were screaming at each other? They wanted a victory, but it wasn't game day. How strong are you? Too strong.
Great movie, classic movie.
Classic movie for sure.
Classic.
Merch on sale, newrorymall.com. Also, for $5 a month, you can listen to this episode and all our episodes ad-free on patreon.com.
And for $10 a month, you can see Baby D's feet.
Nope.
You're throwing $10 on that. Don't devalue my homegirl there.
No, I'm saying for $10 a month. Meaning if she gets
it should be $10 a toe.
If she gets 10,000 people to sign up. For $10.
Now you're looking at Boost numbers.
There we go. Unlimited talk, text, and toes.
You could send it from your Boost phone. It's finally cold outside. You guys know I'm thrilled about that. But this week, I did stop by around the corner from the office and saw Hit Boy and Alchemist and listened to
Shout out to the
Goldfish.
guys.
I'm not just saying this to say it because they've been on the show and those are our guys, but
Hit Boy raps better than a lot of y'all.
So does Alchemist. This is by far the best both of them have ever rapped. Like it's kind of, you can't call them producer rappers anymore. And Al is getting personal on the shit. It's definitely much different than the first project. Yeah. Like this feels like a rapper's album. They just happen to be able to make great beats. Like they're rapping on that shit.
It's always good to see Al and Hit Boy doing their thing together and making music. Because those two of my favorite producers, but also two of my favorite producer rappers.
Yeah.
So
no, for sure.
Shout out to the guys. Goldfish available now?
Yes, and they have a movie coming along with it as well. Which I'm not sure when the movie comes out, but the trailer looks great. Demaris, your eyes just perked up. Did you see something on the computer? You made a face. I know that face that you made. No. What bullshit did you just see?
A Brazzers ad?
No.
Oh.
Not at all.
Okay.
Are they free again this month?
Let me see. I can remember. Hey, Gooner. Yes, Brazzers is free this month.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so I've clicked that ad before and it wasn't free.
Really?
They ask you to like put your credit card information in.
No, that's
how they get you.
No, that's for when the free trial is up.
No, I know that's how they get you though.
Yeah.
But who's gonna like? You think I'm adding that to my calendar? Yeah. Like yo, on the 16th,
go cancel.
You gotta go cancel. I'm not doing that.
Go cancel your Brazzers ad, man.
That's how they always get you with that internet shit of any free. Even apps do that to you. Like yo, just put in your shit.
Yeah,
because we know you're gonna forget.
Yeah, we got you. We just gonna let you put it on auto pay. No.
Yeah.
Nothing's on auto pay.
Maybe you saw a Hennessy ad.
Y'all hate LeBron so much. What he do to you?
I was actually gonna come in here and I feel like
I hate LeBron.
I'm one of the few people that thought it was hilarious. You don't hate LeBron. You just don't give him the credit he's probably due.
When have I never given LeBron credit?
I've seen you scream in Don Cannon's face about it.
Oh, when it comes to being better than Jordan?
Yeah.
No, nobody's a better basketball player than Mike.
Fair, but you like go extra in. Like,
yeah.
You start throwing in like maybe Antoine Walker's better than him too. Like you just be throwing random shit.
Now you just saying anything now. You just saying anything now. No, I've never done that. Only when it comes to LeBron being better than Jordan do I get involved in those. And I don't even debate that anymore. I let people have it.
Well, we all thought that LeBron was announcing his decision to retire, and this would be his last year. We'd get the whole fucking goodbye tour.
LeBron wasn't going
jersey
to retire
trading.
Like that. He wasn't going to retire like that. He wouldn't do that again.
We'd get his son starting at point guard for the last game. LeBron would try to score 100 against the Jazz or something when everyone was injured. Like, that's what we figured we were getting this year. But nope, just selling liquor.
VSOP? Listen, man, y'all wanted to stop doing Henny Palooza. Somebody had to pick up the baton.
That's what you think it was?
That's LeBron. LeBron picked up the baton.
You think LVMH was struggling that much that they were like, damn, we lost Palooza.
Yeah, we got to go get LeBron.
That we weren't partnered with.
We got to go get LeBron James. James.
The influx of Hennessy just on a Saturday in New York City has gone down. We got to get LeBron now.
I mean, we talked about it when he had posted the trail, I guess. But I knew that LeBron wouldn't do that because LeBron feels like that's one of the worst decisions he made was Miami. Making his decision the way he did to go to Miami.
Yeah.
So it was no way that LeBron was going to announce his retirement like that. Like that, it was just no way. I thought it was maybe a Chipotle commercial, choose between chicken or beef. Like that was the decision, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's Hennessy. Makes sense because LeBron has a tequila, doesn't he?
I believe he still does.
Is it Los Lobos, something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe he still has that.
So he's in the spirits, wine and spirits game.
And I've had that tequila before. It's actually pretty good. I mean, do we think this is just a power move on the music side for LeBron? Maybe Nas wanted to bring him in on the A&R tip and they could do maybe the Henny compilation album presented by VSOP. Maybe behind the scenes, Nas has felt his career is just, not in the best place.
Nas' career is not in the best place?
He kind of needs Bron to get there. So the incentive, Nas is like, yo, welcome to the Hennessy team.
Welcome to the Hennessy family.
Just give me a deluxe and we're good to go.
Yeah.
What? Advertising is hilarious. Are we going to drink more Hennessy now?
Well, I don't drink Henny, but I'm sure some people will be like, you know what? Let me try that LeBron Henny. Mm-hmm. Even though it's not LeBron Henny, it's the same Henny VSOP that they've had on the shelves for years.
Barreled for 400 years.
Yeah, but it's it's LeBron's. He's behind it now, so
I mean, well, I don't knock it. Get your money, LeBron, especially getting closer to retirement. I thought it was a very funny ad, and I feel like LeBron knows that no matter what he does, there's always going to be a large group of people that are going to hate everything he does. So lean into it and give him more ammo.
No, this is LeBron's. This is his time to have fun and kind of lean into things on the internet that people hate him for and talk bad about him. Kind of lean into it to have fun. He probably has about 2 years left, I think, before he retires.
All right, well, how do you think he'll do his retirement announcement?
I mean, it's going to be a big announcement, but I don't think it'll be, unexpected the way his announcement to Miami was. I think, he'll allude to it. He'll probably say it before the season starts, so he can get the victory lap, deservedly so. He's one of the greatest players ever. He inspired a whole generation. A lot of these superstars or young stars that are in the league now grew up idolizing LeBron. So he deserves his victory lap one last season. So I think he'll announce it before the start of whatever season he decides to retire. I think it'll be at the start of that, and he'll enjoy his victory lap. He deserves it.
At what point do you want to just not give up, obviously, but I mean, your son is in the league now. Your other son is incredible. Probably will go to the league as well. Mm-hmm. I don't see the Lakers winning it in the next 2 years. Could be completely wrong. I just don't see it. Do you maybe just retire?
Yeah, but I think
spend some time at home.
Well, it was we talked about
20
it.
years?
21, I think. We talked about it years ago about, I felt he was waiting for Bronny, so he could be the first father-son, players in the NBA, and we got that. And I think it's realistic for him to wait on Bryce too. I think that he's, I know he had spoke about it. He said he's not, because he doesn't know what Bryce is going to do, how many years Bryce is going to play college.
Yeah.
I think that's cap. I think LeBron knows exactly how many years Bryce plans on playing.
One.
College. And but I think that he's waiting for Bryce. I mean, he got in he was on the floor with Bronny in the NBA game. So I think he's like, listen, I'm still here, I'm still healthy. LeBron is still playing at a very good level. He's still one of the best players in the league. Still very productive. So, I mean, listen, as long as his body holds up, see if Bryce, he gets there and get on the court with both of your sons and just like really make it a thing that I don't think we'll ever see again.
I mean, listen, he may not have as many rings as Brady, but he has held on to his family by overstaying his welcome in the league. So, I mean, I respect it. It looks like a great home over there.
Was that a shot at Brady? Was that a shot at Tom?
I love Tom Brady.
Okay. No, you got a man crush on him. You called him a unit. Yeah.
I wanted to start the new family. Yeah. I was happy that they got that bitch out of the way. Or where you love Tom. Yeah. I can't remember. Forgive me. How did Kobe announce his retirement?
He announced it at the beginning of the season.
Wait, but was it a thing?
Yeah, like he got a whole victory lap. Well, no.
Of course, I remember the season, of course, but like, was it a sit-down announcement? I only remember Jordan when he was retiring for the first time, it being a thing. With the Wizards, it was just like, yeah, this is probably over. But like big announcement retirement shit, is it?
Well, he had the poem, right? Yeah. He had the Dear Basketball poem.
Okay. Bron could do that with ChatGPT tomorrow.
Yeah. So did he announce? Did the poem come out before the season? So that's the start of the season. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, did he read it out loud? Like, I guess
it was him reading it.
All right.
The Players Tribune, players write articles.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember. That.
Players Tribune.
All right. Well,
damn, that was 10 years. Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
10 whole years without Cobes in the
time.
Well, yeah. I mean, anyways, with that said, go ahead. Shit on LeBron for having fun for a change at his old age.
VSOP though. VSOP. If you can drink any.
We have Versus is finally back. I was actually excited to read this. At Complex Con, they will be doing Cash Money versus No Limit. I was excited to walk in here today and debate this. Okay. I don't know if anyone else was, but this could be a really, really cool Versus. And
so this is gonna be a Complex Con.
Yes, live from Vegas. They need to do this shit in the what's the thing?
The Sphere.
The Sphere. The Sphere would go fucking crazy for this.
Wow. Okay, so wait. So Cash Money is gonna be there on stage.
I'm also asking, is No Limit gonna be there on stage?
Yeah, like
this could either be the greatest moment in hip hop or one of the worst. No in between.
Yeah, because I'm
no gray area. It's just so much.
It's a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions. Like,
this might be scarier than Gucci and Jeezy.
Yeah, because who's there for Cash Money?
I mean,
like
they've done a Hot Boys reunion.
Okay, I think things have changed since then. Though I think
they changed. Then they've changed, and they've done another reunion.
Yeah, so it's like who's still in communication? Who still has a relationship with who? No Limit. I mean, I don't know who. I'm sure Silk will be there.
Mm-hmm.
Master P will be there.
Isn't Mystical in?
Mystical's locked up again.
Oh my God! All right, Master P, one of the greatest businessmen of all time. Why are you taking a versus with your star player in jail?
Yeah, that's why I don't understand what. I just don't get who would. I don't know. It's just a lot of questions in the air. Who's going to be there for both sides of
They
this
could
thing?
probably still play his music though, even if he's in jail.
No, they can't. They're not playing Mystical's music.
Well, yeah,
that's like the first era of No Limit though. Like,
do you know why Mystical's locked up?
Yeah, I was going to say, we know what Mystical's
rape.
in jail for. Yeah,
Why would they be playing his music?
If you think that's going to stop No Limit from playing Mystical,
I think
you guys are strongly mistaken.
I think it is.
Okay, so half the 90s is gone for No Limit. Like, because then you can't even...
That's why I'm sitting here looking so confused as to why this would be a thing, because now it's like, okay, what are we doing on both sides of this?
Yeah.
Cash Money seems to be in a better, standing with each other than No Limit is, I think. Like, I just don't know. It's a lot of... When is this? October 25th? This October?
It's just tomorrow.
This October, funny as shit.
Like, I don't know about this. I don't know about this one. This one might be this might be a mess.
And like, I mean, I think if you're going off the 90s and early 2000s, yes, it's a good versus, but does Cash Money get Young Money?
No.
No.
I mean,
Cash Money is Cash Money.
All right, so let me ask you. All right, let me look you in your eyes now. You think Nicki is showing up to this?
No.
You think Drake is showing up?
No,
to
I
this?
don't.
So what do we?
You guys saying they're just gonna play mystical records? I can't play a Drake
No,
record?
I told you they're not gonna play any mystical records.
Well, they said they got Snoop Dogg.
I'm sure they have Snoop. Vegas, LA, right there. Sit in the jet. Snoop will be there. But that's what I'm saying. Okay, we got that's one.
All right, well, hold on. Brace.
Do we think Wayne will be there?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think Birdman is doing this without Wayne co-signing it, because that's
Juvie will be there most likely.
Juvie will definitely be there, and Juvie's in like
BG
performing shape. Too.
BG will probably be there.
I don't know what Birdman and BG's relationship is right now.
Oh, okay.
Manny Fresh will be there. Get some big time.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a lot of who's showing up to this. That's my only thing. It looks. Listen, the flyer looks great when you put Cash Money versus No Limit. We know the history, we know the music, but then when you get down to now, Versus is a performance. It's not like just DJs playing records. So now, if it's a performance, who's performing?
Yeah,
Wait, y'all think Lil Romeo gonna be there?
for sure.
Definitely.
And first of all, Romeo got some joints. Let's not act like you're not throwing Lil Romeo in the mix.
Who's
No
and
Limit.
I acted? That's making
I'm
me
talking
want
to the listeners, because I know some people are probably giggling like Romeo didn't have some joints. But let me brace for I hate white hip hop fans' opinions. I was not a big fan of Snoop's No Limit era. Like, I don't even know the records that are going to get off in Vegas with Snoop on the No Limit side.
Neither was I.
Like, what is he really performing?
They'll probably cheat and just play Snoop songs.
Nah, they can't do that.
That's fucked up.
That's not. We're not doing that.
Then
That's
he's,
not- that's
then
not
he's
No
allowed to
Limit.
play Best I Ever Had.
Yeah, like that's not No Limit. That's not. You can't do that. You got to play the songs Snoop put out on No Limit. You can't just play joints from Doggy Style. Like, you can't do that.
Do we get Thug for at least the first tape? That was Cash Money. Legit Cash Money, not like a sub-label like Young Money.
You said Thug?
Young Thug was signed to Cash Money at one point.
Word?
Yeah. Him and Rich Homie Quan had the tape with Birdman and everything. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it was a paperwork, but they were on Cash Money.
That's what I'm saying. So look where we at. We going down to Young Thug, like Cash Money. Like,
But when you go further down the bench, that's what separates a team. Like I said, the 90s, No Limit and Cash Money, that's a great matchup. But the further you go down, Cash Money, and it's not even fucking close.
yeah, I just don't know who's gonna be there to perform though.
Like, shout out to Turk. I love Turk. Where's Turk?
Yeah,
Like, are they flying him to Vegas?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. It looks good though. I mean, we know the history, we know the music, we know that time, that era was one of the best, especially for the South. But performing now in 2025 with people not having relationships and not being on speaking terms and things like that, I just don't know what the performance of a Versus looks like from these two labels.
I would love a scripted series or a proper doc about New Orleans at that exact time. Not just the Cash Money story, not just the No Limit story, but just New Orleans in that time. Because both their stories are
Incredible.
Absolutely insane.
Two of the most iconic rap labels ever.
And then once you get into the alleged criminal side of both those, it's like, that's its own series in its fucking self.
Absolutely.
But, I mean, is Silk the Shocker going to be there?
Absolutely.
There's a article, sorry to interrupt, about Turk is suing Cash Money over kicking him off the anniversary tour.
Okay, so he won't be there. So we got that answer. Turk will not be at the Sphere.
I think it'll be Manny Fresh, Birdman, and then Lil Wayne's only going to perform Man, I Miss My Dogs while none of his dogs are there.
You don't think Juvie will be there?
Maybe.
You don't think BG will be there?
I told you, the BG Birdman thing changes depending the Vlad interview. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like things like this is, again, this because of so much personal, things that's going on. I just don't know what it looks like on stage. I just don't know if it's.
Think Monica will perform on C Murder's behalf?
No, I don't think so.
I think it'd be a nice tribute.
Monica and Brandy's going on tour though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh wait, weren't they on tour already with
No.
They're going.
We
on
talked
tour.
about it. They're going on tour. It starts
Okay.
really soon. Coco
yeah.
Jones, Kelly Rowland.
Oh,
Coco
yeah,
Jones is on
we
that tour?
talked about that,
Yeah.
It's Barclays, right?
And Newark, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, we might need to go to the Newark one instead.
Ooh, the aunties gonna be outside. The aunties?
But the young aunties, though.
Coco Jones gonna bring out some a new generation.
Brandy and Monica gonna bring out some young aunties.
I
think young aunties is like 40, like 35, 40.
They're gonna bring out. Yeah, they're gonna bring out the. I'm just saying, those aunties still. They gotta get home. There's a lot. There's gonna be a lot of crock pots left on. They're leaving the crock pot on. Go to the show. Come back. Oxtail ready. Falling off the bone. That's what the aunties do. They know how to time a Brandy concert.
Yeah. They off of work the next day too.
I think I might go to that.
I want to go so
Brandy
bad.
Monica, I gotta see that.
With Kelly Rowland and Coco Jones. That's crazy.
I don't think I've ever seen Brandy live.
Neither have I. I don't think I've seen anyone on that list live. Maybe Coco Jones.
I think I've seen Monica. I've seen her somewhere. Somebody brought her out on the set, but I've never seen Brandy sing live.
I want to hear Brandy sing Folded. When Brandy get up there and sing Folded by Kehlani, I'm gonna melt into the floor.
She's on official remix to that?
She's so Kehlani is releasing an EP full of Folded remixes. Brandy will have one, Tony Braxton, Mario, and I'm missing somebody. JoJo is also remixing it. So it's gonna be a EP of Kehlani remixes.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Like putting out an EP of the same song, but just like
but they're redone kind of. So like Tony Braxton's is called Unfolded, which is kind of switches the purpose of the song. Brandy, you know, she's doing all her vocal layering. I can't wait to hear the way JoJo flips hers. It's gonna be amazing.
I just saw Tank release something yesterday. I think it was Get Folded. You know Tank gotta get into
He gotta make it horny.
You know,
Tank
just be horny. You know Tank be horny.
Tank gotta make it horny.
You know what I mean? He's still in the gym. He just come out, testosterone flowing. Like turn the mic on. I'm horny. Like that's what Tank do.
Who's hornier? Brian McKnight or Tank? That's a wild versus.
Nah, Tank, I'm gonna tell you what, and I fuck
Brian
with
McKnight
Tank.
made
Tank is the homie, but
I'll
Tank,
show you how to make your pussy work.
Yeah, but that's just talk. Tank didn't Tank perform at a gay cruise or something like that?
Yo, that sounds tankish.
It don't get hornier than being a heterosexual and be like, you know what? I'm going to gay cruise and get my balls off.
Isn't that the opposite of horny if you heterosexual?
Nah, because it's like, nobody's hornier than gay men. First of all, nobody's hornier than men. So imagine gay men.
Okay.
Never have their period, so it's not, they can't say not tonight, they can't do nothing.
True, yeah. Okay.
They always ready. Mm-hmm. Tank went and performed for the gays.
Yeah. So, all right, so Tank treated the cruise like prison, like it doesn't count if it's here.
Okay, so it wasn't a cruise. The boat was docked.
Making up the cruise part is fucking killing me.
I thought it was a cruise. I thought they said Tank was on a gay cruise or something like that. But he performed at an LGBTQ pride event.
Oh, well, I mean,
events. It's events. So that means he was booked. Because it's not just, it's not one. It says events. That's plural.
Yeah, you got to perform a few times. You got to do like
you got to perform for the L's, the G's, the B's.
I don't think they segregate the boat.
Okay.
The L's are in this hall.
Okay. All right. There was all.
Because then the B's is just everywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
I definitely want the B all access.
It was where? DC and Dallas. Oh, DC for sure.
DC. It was that's DC? Gay heaven.
Man, DC. I think all gays want to die and go to DC.
The ones that want to hide to go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Or Miami.
Miami's big gay capital? Like a big gay population too?
They got they got surrounding neighborhoods that are all like gay people.
Surrounding neighborhoods is funny. Because
it's white flight.
Like yo,
like it's redlining.
They don't let them like ocean, but like they push them out to like Fort Lauderdale. Surrounding areas.
I'm for real. I'm gonna tell y'all.
It was their GI Bill after World War II.
Maybe they pull up the surrounding areas to Miami with the gays. Fort Lauderdale. You hit Josh. Fort Lauderdale is very. How you know that, Josh? Your dad lives in Fort Lauderdale?
Listen. Wilton Manor is often called Florida's gay capital and the vibrant city of Fort Lauderdale, which they're nearby. I know. I literally was on the phone with a friend and he was like, "Yo, it's mad gay people skating around my hotel." Like
Yo, it's mad gay people skating around my hotel. Yo, you know how funny
imagine
that
just
is?
not knowing where you at and then you walk out your hotel. It's just like, there's a lot of people on rollerblades.
For real, that's what he was like. He was like, there's like a lot of gay people around. And I was like,
I never knew that.
So I looked it up and I was like, oh, you're in like the gay capital of like Florida.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
Damn, man. Yo, New York, like we lost.
Wilton Manor is like West Hollywood?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Oh, they have a gay village.
I feel like it's one in every city.
Yeah.
Like it's like a Soho village in every major city.
Yeah, at this point for sure. And then there's like Portland, which is like extra. Like Portland is probably what that place in Florida thinks it is at this point.
Okay.
And I mean, New York, we lost hip hop, we've lost the best restaurants, and we lost the gays. Like we used to be the gay capital too.
How do we like the best restaurants?
I feel like you can now get good food everywhere. Like the allure of New York food wise. I go to Vegas and get the same.
I was gonna
shit.
say Vegas has Vegas is known for having really good restaurants now.
Vegas is just a fucking carbon copy of every major city in the world.
Yeah.
You go to Vegas and think you in Paris. Like,
but they'll spend the money to get it right. Like the New York restaurants in Vegas taste exactly like New York restaurants.
I don't know, man. I still think New York
in Chicago, they say Chicago has amazing food.
New York, Chicago has great restaurants as well. Yeah. But I still think New York is the capital of restaurants.
Like you can get good pizza almost anywhere now.
Y'all say that until you go somewhere and order pizza and be like,
it's ass.
Yeah, I don't think you could just get good pizza anywhere.
I can get
I'm a pizza snob though, so I'm a little different.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm a
pizza snob.
I'm a pizza snob. I know good pizza, but I can eye good pizza. As soon as you bring it out the oven, I can tell it ain't enough cheese on that. The crust is too thick. Like I could just look at it and tell. New
York, like per square mile, you can get a good slice where you can't do that in any other city. But if you just like rival the best in New York versus the best somewhere else, it's not going to be that far off anymore. Like they've learned, I don't know if it's the internet, like they've just learned. Like you can literally roller skate with a gay and get a good slice in any city in America now, where that was strictly just a West Village thing.
I love when you go out of town and you pass a pizza spot and it's called New York pizza.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like, nigga, this ain't New York pizza. I don't care what y'all name. This ain't New York pizza. Like
New York fried chicken is in every city now.
What is New York fried chicken?
I've never heard no New York fried chicken. What the hell is that?
It's like just the chicken spot.
Oh, you talking about like
they have a bunch in Baltimore,
like Kansas fried, Kennedy fried, all of those.
Yeah, like shit. Everywhere in DC, New York fried chicken. Like it says it everywhere.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't want New York fried chicken.
Me either.
Cool.
Yeah, that's really not that good.
Yeah, I'm cool.
But I mean, I don't even know how we got on. How do we go from Cash Money to No Limit to gays roller skating in Florida? Oh, Tank.
Yes.
That's a great bag though. Like as a heterosexual man performing and singing R&B at the LGBTQ plus event. Like
and looking the way he looked.
Yeah. No, Tank did numbers.
You said what, Peeje?
What does that mean? Because I said Tank looking the way he looked. Tank is attractive enough that even gays will find him attractive. Like he's attractive.
In shape, like
No, Tank doesn't look gay, but Tank is so fine that even gay men will find him attractive and they hard to please.
And they hard to please.
They are probably the biggest critics we have.
Gay men?
Yeah. Respectfully, I would say they're the highest critic.
Okay.
Women only care about gay compliments. They don't care about us.
Well, women are gay, so that's that.
Saying that is...
I'm just saying they are.
Yeah, that just ends that convo.
Yeah, they are. Women are gay. I like it though.
Well, anyways, yes. ComplexCon will be streaming this. I will be signing up. I did see that.
I'm gonna watch because I'm just interested to see how they gonna pull this off.
For sure.
But I'm nervous. I don't know if this is that, Peeje. I don't know if this is this is that. I don't know if we want to do that for this.
Was it the Kirk Franklin? What was the one that they had like technical issues and we all watched for like 3 hours and then they just rescheduled it?
Babyface, I think. Wasn't it Babyface and Teddy Riley?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Babyface,
it was one of like the first.
Babyface was thrown with so much shade.
Yeah, I think this one is going to be that. We'll reschedule it to a later date that never gets rescheduled.
Yeah, I'm nervous, but it is exciting to see Cash Money versus No Limit anywhere. So hopefully they put together a great show. Either way, we will be tuned in for that one.
And I hope Master P gets his flowers.
He doesn't get them already?
I don't think he gets enough. I think a lot of the moguls, not just in hip hop, but moguls period, that we revere and talk about often, Master P is what a lot of people think those moguls are. Like Master P is really direct to consumer.
For sure.
Like out the trunk to millionaire status.
Without a doubt.
And I always like Master P's joints, man. I know he got a lot of flack for not being the greatest rapper, but I mean, I got the hookup, holla if you hear me. He was one of my favorites back in the day.
He was one of my favorites. You hear Rory? He was one of my favorites back in the day.
You ain't say,
That definitely. Absolutely.
He told Solange that was his war cry, and I almost cried. Maul, I know you are thinking about upgrading to the all-new iPhone 17 Pro. You constantly are talking about it because it's designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever, which is, again, something you always tell us. But are you also thinking about the traffic on your way to the store or transferring all the money bag data that you have in that phone? Well, good news for you, Maul. When you order a new phone online with Boost Mobile, they'll send an expert to your home or work to deliver your brand new iPhone 17 Pro and get you set up on Boost Mobile within minutes.
No hassle?
No hassle.
Visit boostmobile.com to get started. Delivery available for select devices purchased at boostmobile.com. Terms apply. Rolling Stone's 250 greatest songs. Rory, were you crying when this list came out? Did some of your favorites not make it?
Well,
Here we go
they
again
got
with the
you
list.
again.
Why they got me again?
Because we're talking about a list.
Unfortunately.
Truthfully, I just looked at this before we started recording because, again, I'm starting.
Of the 21st century so far.
Yes.
Okay.
Number one. I don't need to start at 250. That doesn't care that much. Number one, Missy Elliott, Get Your Freak On.
That's the greatest song?
Of the 21st century.
Get Your Freak On?
Love it. Love it.
I mean, it's a great record. Classic record. Number one? Y'all know I love.
What are we doing, man?
Y'all know I love Missy. I came on here and raved about her Chicago show, like one of the greatest we have. But Get Your Freak On is not the number one song.
It's not even Missy's number one song.
Yeah, it's like the 21st century. Yeah, nah.
Then we get right into Yeah, Maps.
Okay, I see what's going on. I get it.
Number three, Beyonce and Jay-Z, Crazy in Love. Then to the White Stripes, Seven Nation Army. Then we get to Taylor Swift, All Too Well. Then Robin, Dancing on My Own. Kendrick Lamar, All Right. Radiohead, not even going to try to pronounce it. Britney Spears, Toxic. Then Frank Ocean, Thinking About You, closing up the top 10.
Toxic better than all them songs that's before it.
Britney Spears?
Like, I ain't even gonna lie. All Right, too. Like, what? Okay.
See, I was going to say that, but if I say that, it just seems like
All Right is better than all
Number
them
7?
songs. It's too high up, but it's better than all the damn songs they mentioned before it.
I mean, all right. Let's instead of shitting on the list, let's try to give some positive critiques, some things we're happy to see.
Okay.
I think it's great that SZA's Snooze is at 13.
Okay.
I think Snooze is one of the greatest songs of our generation.
Yeah.
I love that Daddy Yankee Gasolina got its props at number 14. That was groundbreaking. Outkast, Bombs Over Bad Egg. I'm not mad at that at 15. I'm really not.
It's definitely one of the biggest songs of the 21st century for sure.
But it's also not the best Outkast song of the 21st century. But,
Would you take Miss Jackson over that?
I would, yeah.
Okay.
And I don't even think it's close.
Hey, y'all was way better.
Hey, y'all.
Mariah Carey at 16, We Belong Together.
It's better than every single song that y'all have mentioned so far. That song played on the radio for like 2 years straight. You couldn't escape it. It was on the radio for 2 years straight.
I think if they would have put the Kissin' Styles remix, it would have maybe made it to 12.
Is that B. Cox and JD?
I believe so, yeah.
We Belong Together?
Hotline Bling is not a good song. Why is that number 17?
You don't think Hotline Bling is a good song?
I think
To
it's
be
good.
on the top 21st, no.
That was a big record.
It doesn't matter how big it is.
Yo.
Laffy Taffy was a big record. That doesn't
Finally,
matter.
someone said it.
Like, we're talking about good. Hotline Bling is not a good song. Drake has way better songs than Hotline Bling.
No, I agree with you,
For
but
sure.
I mean, we can't say that it's not one of his biggest records, though.
Yeah, it's not one of his best. Are we talking about best or biggest? Because if we going by biggest, then we going by numbers in all of those songs.
Well, I think
They're
that's
in
what
the
they're
wrong order.
doing.
Well, no, then God's Plan would have to be before Hotline
Yeah,
Bling.
exactly.
But, I mean, I don't think Hotline Bling is a bad song at all. I think it deserves to be on the list, but I think there's bigger Drake records that would go before that. But, I don't hate Hotline Bling by any
I don't
means.
hate, no, I like Hotline Bling, but that doesn't make it like when I'm thinking best songs, I'm thinking like a good song, not a catchy song. Because Hotline Bling is a catchy song. I mean like a good, really, really well put together like record with depth. But maybe that's not what they're looking for. Because look at what number 1 is. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Hotline Bling is where it deserves to be.
I'm about to say, if
I was
Get Your
gonna
Freak
say, you
On
know
is
what?
number
Never mind.
one,
I'm just
Anything after that is like,
it's like,
Yeah,
all right, now
whatever.
we just,
Don't
let's
darts.
just put the songs in the hat and just pick them.
Adele, when did Adele's first album come out?
2011. Well, I don't think that was her
No.
first album, but 2021 is.
Someone Like You the best on there? I mean, I love that.
No. 19. Someone Like You is not the best on 19. Rolling in the Deep is the best on 19.
I could see them put Rolling in the Deep at number 1. Like,
yeah, agreed.
Steve Lacy, Bad Habit. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm sure he's mad at it.
He's definitely mad at it.
He's livid at that. Lady Gaga, Bad Romance. All right. Wizkid, Thames, Essence.
Don't shit on Bad Romance.
I've only heard a Chappell Roan song once, and that was at the fucking whatever award show.
You heard Josh, this is a good pick right here. D'Angelo, How Does It Feel?
Yo, there's been some, and I mean, you have to see the thumbnail too. Josh out the gate of I know where the gays are. My dad was there. Yeah. And now he's shirtless D'Angelo picks.
He knew the gay outskirts of Florida. Like, yeah, my dad lives there. Don't worry about it.
25, 99 problems.
Better than every song on the list.
Word.
Better than every single song on the list. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah.
But you know how these lists are. They
throw names in a hat. I think.
Rihanna, We Found Love. That shit could have been number 1.
Yeah. That definitely could have been number 1.
Confession.
I feel like any song that you play as soon as New Year's, the ball drops. I feel like that's going to be like, that should be the top of the list.
Except Fab Ball Drop, because that was the worst New Year's song of.
Nah, don't do that. See, why people do that? People don't give that record enough credit, bro. That record is not a bad record.
Every year to piss you off. Every time at the end of the year,
it's not a bad record, man. It's not a bad record. It's not We Found Love, but you know.
Don't act like you guys didn't play Big Draco and Drake. We Made It on New Year's Eve, whatever year that was.
Nigga, we made it.
They dropped that shit at like 11 p.m. on the 31st. That was I wish more artists did that with records they knew were undeniable for New Year's.
Drop like New Year's Eve?
Yeah. Or like the 30th or something to give it at least a day to get in the algorithm. Because I'm as much as I love We Found Love, I've done like, I don't know, 15 New Year's Eves with that record.
Beyonce Formation number 32?
There are better Beyonce songs.
I mean, I love Formation. I feel like Me, Myself, and I could be a little higher. Yeah, this is, I don't know, man. Maul, I finally agree. I'm done with the list.
I tried to tell y'all, man. These lists are like...
250, though, is absurd. Like, I think lists of 50 that we debate are tough. I don't even know how to debate 250 songs.
Thank You Next deserves to be higher if them the songs on the list.
Blinding Lights is number 41? That's like the biggest song in Spotify history. How is that number 41?
Ooh, Call Me Maybe.
That's a great record.
Yeah, it's an amazing record.
I just went up to the top of the list just to try to get like a gauge what the 250s were looking like. At 249, Tweet, Oops, Oh My. Great record, by the way.
Wow.
Don't do that to Tweet.
That record is fire.
That's a big record. 249 though is like, come on.
It's just funny to go from that and then at 248 is Fleet Fox's Tiger Mountain Peasant Song.
Scarface, My Block. Okay, listen, I'm not mad at it. So
Classic.
It's a classic record.
Classic video too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is all over the place. Mac Miller 2009. That's random, but I fuck with that.
I respect that.
That's like one of my on the low favorite Mac Miller songs that I don't think really gets its due. But yeah, all right. I mean, they got us again.
Day and Night might need to be higher than 237.
Yeah.
That needs to be higher than 237. That was a big record.
I mean, listen, man, they had to put John Prine there.
Yeah, they had to put it there. They had
Jim Jones version. Shut up, Peeje.
Is Ballin' on there?
Ballin' gotta be on there. Shabuzi needs to be higher. I don't like that.
Is Ballin' on this list? That's a stat for Jim if Ballin' is on this list.
Is Suck It or Not on this list?
Oh, no, Suck It or Not needs to be in the top 5. I'm dead ass.
For sure.
I'm dead ass. Suck It or Not, no, y'all don't understand. I could really do a whole soliloquy on how good Suck It or Not is as a song.
Yo.
It's a fucking amazing song, bro.
But it sounds like you got like a little nostalgic, like you going down memory lane.
I have freestyles from when I was like 10 years old to Suck It or Not.
Why would...
Because kids listen to shit they have no business listening to.
But
I fucking love it.
How'd you remix?
Yeah, like what was your bars?
What was your angle?
I think it was, oh God, nothing appropriate for a 10, 11-year-old to be singing.
That's what I'm getting to. Whatever your bars was, 10-year-olds wasn't supposed to be writing those bars.
It was
about
bad.
the ice cream truck.
Yeah, of course it was naturally.
Was it?
Remembering those bars. No, you can take your time. We'll actually stay quiet during a podcast for a second, just to give you the proper space.
If I was to call my cousins, they will remember.
No, call them.
Yeah, no, we got Wi-Fi here.
Please call your cousin.
All I remember is ass out pink. What ass out pink Tims? I can't remember the.
Ass out pink Tims is crazy. All right, never mind.
I swear to God.
Never mind. Because then y'all get mad at me. Ass out pink Tims for a 10-year-old.
It was bad.
You get beat with those pink Tims.
Yo, let me walk in my daughter's room and she rhyming ass out pink Tims.
With the Tims I bought her.
What?
Listen.
Ass out pink Tims. I want to hear the next ball. Like, where you went from there?
God, I cannot remember. I cannot remember.
Where you go from ass out pink Tims?
I'm gonna DM my cousin
Options
right
to
now
take
and
that
ask
journey.
him.
Ass out pink Tims.
I mean, for age appropriate though, that would be a great start to a verse.
She went game flow, red rose, white ceiling.
Yo, can y'all
Ass out pink Tims, red rose, white ceiling.
It works. Game, you can add it.
Yo, Game is the funniest nigga. I don't want to tell you how many times I watched that clip with Game be acting like he don't know what he about to say. He be like, yo, what I said? Red rose, white ceiling.
All right, my favorite one of it though is when they're in the parking lot and he asked the fan to freestyle and he's whatever.
Yeah,
and the Game is like, he walk around the parking lot like, damn, I ain't done this in so long.
I don't even know what I'm gonna give him right now.
Shit, I don't even know. Like,
red rose, white ceiling. Yo, Game is the sickest nigga ever for that, man.
Nah, I have to defend Game a little bit. In that era though, that was happening because
bro,
it wasn't the internet like that. Like, you couldn't get caught doing it.
Every rapper could get caught doing that at the time because niggas was taking the same bars across the entire country.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like
nobody was listening
going on the radar where everybody's going to hear it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now I got to get rid of those rhymes and write a new one. It was like I was just going to radio stations and I didn't know what they was playing at LA radio back then. We didn't hear that shit. So you can go from LA radio and then come to Hot 97 and give us the same bars. We would never know that you spit that in LA. We wouldn't know that.
And shit, half the time what they would spit at like a flex freestyle would end up on the album.
Yeah.
Like some of our favorite Hove flex freestyles are songs now.
Mm-hmm.
Like he spit PSA as freestyle.
Red Rose, White Ceiling, got it though. That is classic. That is
the way
platinum.
they chop that shit up.
It's one of my favorite internet like jokes too. Like when people say it on the internet, it's fucking hilarious.
Red Rose, White Ceiling, ass out, pink Tims. That's your Red Rose, White Ceiling right there, baby. You got to start every rap with ass out, pink Tims.
Yo, you know what's so? I swear to God, I will send you the screenshot. I wrote my cousin. I said, "Do you remember my "Suck It or Not" verse from when we were kids?" He said, "So I approached him, ass out, pink Tims. How could I forget a cult classic?" I swear to God,
ass out, pink Tims is crazy. That's your Red Rose, White Ceiling.
What is the rest, yo?
That's Demaris's Red Rose, White Ceiling. Ass out, pink Tims. That's how you got to start every freestyle. Demaris, like, yo, what I say?
Can we? Was that in her push? Was that in her push freestyle?
Huh?
Was that?
No, it was not in my push. I don't repeat my bars like you.
Where I repeat them? Where I be rapping?
I don't repeat my bars like you, Rory. Rory, she don't rap. You take the same bars all over the country. Demaris don't do that.
Nigga, go.
What if y'all walk out the office and just see me freestyling against somebody and I'm just like, yo, ass out, pink Tims.
I'm gonna just keep walking. Act like you don't know me. I'm gonna just keep walking right past you.
Just be battling people.
It's funny that Demaris' cousin was like, how could I forget ass out, pink Tims? Like that.
I have to know the next bar.
Yeah, like what was the next bar?
I really forgot what it was.
Ass out, pink Tims. How could I forget a cult classic? That's hilarious.
Ahead of her time too. That's like her Nicki pink wig, thick ass whiplash.
Give
like,
whiplash.
Yeah. Nicki might owe Baby D some pub.
So you might have smoke with Nicki now? She stole your shit?
Now this.
Ass out, pink Tims from a 10-year-old is fucking
it's
crazy.
It's crazy.
I don't think y'all missing that part of it. A 10-year-old wrote that.
Y'all cannot let y'all kids hang out with their older cousins. Y'all really can't. But that's why when people, like when it was all that outrage about when WAP came out and they were like, oh my God, the kids are listening to this. I'm like, man, we was listening to Trina and Lil' Kim back in the day. I have no business listening to shit like that. Yeah. Suck It or Not, at 10 years old, like we had no business listening to that type of shit. But our parents, our parents didn't know what we had access to because now, because of the internet, the parents know that we're all on the same internet. Like before we were on the internet, our parents weren't. Yeah. They had no idea what the fuck we had access to.
That's why I be laughing now because I keep always tell you I had to sneak and listen to Doggy Style. And my moms would not let me listen to that shit. And now my mom's knows more about Snoop than I do. She's like, you know Snoop did? I'm like, how you know what Snoop doing? Like, what are you watching?
Well, Snoop is Snoop is the Black Martha Stewart. Like,
Yeah, but the fact that my mom knows more about what Snoop has going on in his day-to-day now than I do, and I couldn't listen to him, like she would fucking take my fucking cassette and hide that shit when I was a kid.
Baking with Martha's a little different than the jack-off hour.
That is true.
But and parents are more our parents are more trusting of TV.
Mm-hmm.
That it was like, okay, like I shouldn't have been watching the Big Pimpin' video at 12.
No.
But, you know, my parents were like, oh, yeah, you can trust TV.
You can trust this box. Don't worry about it.
Look at Carson Daly. He looks so nice.
Shout out to Vince Staples. Season 2 of the Vince Staples Show.
Yep. Trailer came out today. Well, yesterday, if you're listening to this.
We had a great conversation. Well, that was like a podcast we had at your session.
Oh, yeah. It was
in LA with Vince. And he gave us the whole story about what he had to go through to get this season done.
Yeah.
A lot of ups and downs, a lot of obstacles he had to get through. And you know, I said all the time, Vince is one of my favorite people. So I'm happy that he got this done. Excited to see the finished product. Support it. I told y'all this is the first show I ever watched. Well, season 1 was the first show I ever watched on Netflix where I actually thumbs up at the end.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Vince had tweeted about it like it helps.
Definitely does, yeah.
You know, with the show and things like that.
Robin like our shit.
Yeah, so I definitely, that was the first show I ever watched on Netflix where I actually hit thumbs up at the end of it. I thought the first season was great. And again, just knowing the backstory of everything he had to do on his own to get this season done. I'll definitely be watching this, and you should too. Shout out to Vince Staples.
Yeah.
The Vince Staples Show Season 2 trailer out now. November 6th?
November 6th. And yeah, I mean, the trailer looks incredible, and it looks much different than what Season 1 was.
Mm-hmm.
Just from down to the plot, to how it's shot. Like, yeah, I'm excited to see this. And again, to echo what you said, knowing what he had to go through for this, it made me smile when I saw that the trailer got posted today.
Yeah.
So, congrats to Vince. November 6th. He's having a much better week than Tim Westwood. So
What happened with Tim Westwood?
Well, all right. We talked years ago. Tim Westwood, there was some alleged like handsiness. He had gotten fired from BBC Radio. There was allegations, but he was officially charged with 4 counts of rape.
oh, wow.
Wow.
I mean, it was from TMZ to BBC. It's all, you know,
Yeah, we know that Tim had been, that's why he's been off the air for so many years.
Yeah.
He was dealing with a lot of this, so.
But at that point, it was, you know, a lot of just allegations, stuff within the workplace. You know, this is criminal, from assault to rape. 1983, 17-year-old girl was allegedly assaulted in London. 1986, a woman in her 20s was allegedly indecently assaulted in London. Between 1995 and 1996, females between the age of 17 and 18 were allegedly raped in London. Between 2000 and 2001, another female, 17 to 18, allegedly raped in London. 2010, another one in 2010. 2016. Yeah, this is crazy.
Okay, so let's get Tim Westwood out of here. So simple.
I mean, everyone is definitely owed a fair trial, but I mean, this when the rumors have been going on for this long,
yeah,
somebody's not lying.
Somebody's not lying. It's something.
There can always be somebody lying.
Yeah,
but there's always somebody that's probably not lying.
Somebody's telling the truth.
So yeah, obviously we hope justice is served in the best way possible for everything here. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if he was a DJ in the States, would this be bigger news?
Yeah. This is
what
probably
Tim Westwood was to London.
This is probably big news in London, though. Like
Yeah.
this is probably all over the airwaves in London. Obviously, because of the internet and things like that, we know who Tim Westwood is. We see his videos. We see his, artists. They used to go up there and freestyle. But people from the UK have been talking about this for years.
Yeah.
This has been something that they've known for years and have talked about. But now he's being officially charged with these crimes and these assaults. So hopefully justice is served and victims can find some type of peace in that. But we will never be supporting Tim Westwood again either way.
No, absolutely not. What are London jails like? Like, what is I don't know what the prison system outside of America is like at all. Like in Canada, like, are people scared to go to jail? Like, what?
Yeah, everywhere, anywhere in the world, you're scared to go to jail. But I mean, the jail systems are probably better than America.
Okay.
Yeah, I watch a lot of those shows on Netflix. But the guy he's locked up. I think he's actually from the UK, and he was wrongfully convicted of murder, and he did some years in jail. Now he goes around to different jails around the world just to see the conditions.
Okay.
some jails around the world are really nice. It's like, wait, this is a prison. Like some prisons, they don't even lock the doors. You can come and go as you please in certain countries. And then you get to certain countries where it's like literally because these people have no family that are, sending them money to get food and clothes. They're literally eating out of the sewer from the jail.
Oh, for sure.
They fish out of the sewer, like scraps and like eat and drink, shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, we're not great, obviously, with private prisons and the charges that people get locked up for, and our judicial system's a fucking mess. But yes, I'm aware that there's way worse jails in the world.
Oh, yeah,
there's not even fucking running water.
But there's some that's incredible. They're like college dorms.
When they showed A$AP Rocky's
Switzerland.
Yeah, that shit looked nicer than my St. Peter's dorm. I mean, he shouldn't have been fucking locked up either way, but like, goddamn.
Yeah, it didn't look like Rikers.
Like, I took a little R&R and like, what I gotta do in Switzerland?
Yeah, let me go sit down. I was wild last night.
Turn my phone off.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll go sit down.
Some push-ups. Like,
get my mind right in here, man.
Would you guys ever do that show, what is it, 30 Days In, where you have to like pretend?
No, hell no.
Those people are sicker than I think like the survivors.
When they find out you the mole or you the rat.
So explain it to me, because me and I'm sure a bunch of other listeners don't know.
So I believe, is that that's not an FX? Is that
no,
FX?
That's A&E.
A&E, thank you. People volunteer to go into jail for 30 days. They don't commit a crime. They just do this for the reality show, and they pretend to be prisoners in a prison system and just like exist. And yeah, and
they kind of got to just see how people live in the jails.
Yeah.
But then, people in jails, they start asking them quick, like, what you in for? Da-da-da. Like, okay, like, your court date, da-da-da. So, people that in the jail system, they know when something ain't adding up. Like, said he got arrested for stolen property and but he should have been home. Like, why is he in for 30 years? You know what I'm saying? Like, they start putting two and two together, and then they realize, like, yo, you a cop? Like, they start asking, like, you police or something? So it's a good show, but I would never do no shit like that. First of all, I'm not doing no show where I got to sleep. Money, no. It's just the experience. Like, they just want to go in there and experience how they live in the jails.
I do want to know though, like, what would be a funny scenario where there would be like a money prize? Like if you don't get stabbed, that's $20K. Like, if they do a tier system,
if you don't get shanked, you get $100,000.
Yeah. Like if you control someone else's commissary, that's 10 more grand.
Yeah. If you control the
phone for an hour.
Yeah, like, all right, give you 5,000 if you control the phones.
They got to do Sims jail version.
Who was it that did a live stream for jail? Was it Drewski?
No, it was Kai. Drewski was in it, but it was Kai.
Wasn't it Kanye? No, he wasn't in jail.
No, he hit Kanye's dressing room looked like a jail.
Yeah.
When he was staying at the Mercedes-Benz, is it the Dome Stadium?
Mm-hmm.
Like his dressing room, he kind of had it.
Which I don't think was intentional. I think he just put a cot there and it just looked like a prison cell.
That wasn't Kanye in one of those videos, though.
I'm sure.
Yeah, that wasn't him. Like, it was the one dude that had the whole mask on. You could tell that wasn't Kanye. That's not Kanye.
I felt that way when him and Game performed at Donna too, when they both had on the masks in the same outfit. I was like, that ain't Game.
Yeah, that wasn't Kanye.
But I think maybe in the Latin America one there's an FX version. I think there's a cash prize if you
30 days in.
Because some people like tap out after.
Isn't it 60 days in? 60 days.
No, then there's 90 days in. Like there's different versions. Yeah, there's 30 days
like,
here.
Oh, you did just 60? All right, 30 more.
How do you even like sign up for that though? Like the vetting process for casting must be hilarious.
I think some of them are correction officers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Some of them like correction officers.
I mean, that's just undercover at that point.
Yeah, some of them are cops.
Do they still do Scared Straight, or did we get too sensitive for that?
These wines ain't scared of no. You ain't scared. That Scared Straight. That shit ain't work.
Did you?
It worked on my generation because I actually went to Rikers with my school. Like we actually went. Hell yeah,
Okay.
We went to Rikers and like.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, like I'm glad to hear that. That shit. What? When they closed that tight ass cell, I was like, wait, you sleep in here? And it don't open until the morning. So you at home, you used to just open in your room door, go to the bathroom, go to the kitchen. When that door closed and you in that tight, you like, bro, I would lose I'm too claustrophobic. I would lose my mind. Yeah. I would have an anxiety attack as soon as that door locked, knowing that this shit ain't gonna open for another 12 hours or something like that. What?
I think I'd be more scared in the dorm style Rikers than in my own cell.
Put me in a dorm. I need open.
Nah, too many people.
I could deal with these.
My head gotta be on a swivel. Like,
nah, you lock that big ass door and I can't open that shit and just take a walk. Nah, I'll go crazy.
It's funny you said that the YNs are not scared. The Michael Che show that we love, it's severely underrated. Did you see the sketch where they did Scared Straight and all the young kids in jail were terrifying all the inmates? Like they shot them, stabbed them, beat them up, everything. It's one of the funniest sketches. It's exactly what you said. Why Scared Straight can't happen now.
Yeah,
These kids is wilder than the people that would try to scare them.
Yeah, it was a great idea. It was a great experience for me, like just seeing how people live in prisons. But I don't think it's too much. We have too much access now. It's too much access. People see too much. People are desensitized. Like this generation they're not really scared of anything.
Some of those kids in that show got a raw deal though. Like there was a kangaroo court. Some kids it was armed robbery at 14. Then it'd be like a 15-year-old that talked back to his mom. I'm like, they shouldn't be in the same program.
Yeah, no.
Juvenile detention center.
Like, what are we doing with this young kid?
Yeah.
We're going to scare him into trauma, not to a better path.
Yeah, he's just not listening to his mom. He's not a bad kid.
And then what was that shit still goes viral, where he tells the kid, your hair's uneven. The gay guy.
You look dusty.
You look dusty.
You look dusty. You're not that cute.
Where's
I'd
that guy?
have been like, thank you. He missed his opportunity to be like, yo, thanks. I don't care if you're not attracted to me, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Like, cool, thank you. I appreciate that.
I wish they would do some type of like interview series or something on TikTok where they find some of these kids and we get like a where they at now. Because I'm sure it worked for some kids.
Oh no, it definitely worked for some. They tell you at the end of the show, like, yo, he's been back in school. He hasn't missed no school.
Yeah, but that's like 15 to 16. I want to know.
Some of them at work, they be like, yo, I'm not coming. I'm not be getting locked up. Fuck this. But some of them, you could just tell, like, you could tell, man, when you talking to some of them, you can look in their eyes and tell, like, yo, he not scared. Especially if you one of those 15, 16-year-old kids that's like 6 feet tall. You're not finished growing.
Yeah.
You like 6 feet, 190. You look at them niggas like, yo, I'll get in here and wrestle with all y'all. I'm not scared of none of y'all. It's the smaller kids that are like, oh, no, I can't come in with these grown men. But these young kids that be like 6 feet, 180, 190, they grown men. They don't care about that shit.
And some of like the drug charges those kids had, they had to be like somewhat smart. Like you can't do that unless you have some form of intelligence. They knew they couldn't get touched. So they didn't look scared at all.
Yeah.
They was just sitting there like, all right, you gonna hit me?
I like seeing how the female prisoners live, though. When they be doing each other hair and shit, they get creative as a motherfucker in there. Them female prisoners, how they dye their hair, they use the Kool-Aid and all that. Like that be like, yo, y'all bitches just like, y'all go to jail and get creative. Yeah, Kool-Aid for the hair dye?
Kool-Aid and peroxide. Mm-hmm.
You did that in the free world?
One of my home, yeah. when we were kids, I didn't do it out my hair. I did it out one of my homegirls' hair, yeah. Her mother wouldn't technically let her dye her hair. So, peroxide and Kool-Aid.
All right, baby, you're not a chemist, though. So how you knew the measurements? Like how you knew?
I don't know. We just was throwing shit at the wall, see what stick, babe.
With your hair?
Not my hair. My homegirl hair, yeah.
Is she okay?
It changed her hair color. I'm sure it broke it off eventually, but I was kids. You know, you don't stay friends long enough when you that young to figure out if it was
Baby D took all shorty edges and just moved on in life. Baby D fried all the shorty edges out and then moved to another county.
Probably remembers the freestyle and everything.
Yeah. Ass out pink tits.
Kool-Aid hair.
Oh my God.
Wait, so you just made the Kool-Aid with water and threw the
you don't make the Kool-Aid. You
just use the powder.
The powder. Mm-hmm.
Which flavor did you use?
Ooh, I don't cherry. I would assume we was dining red, so cherry.
So just the cherry packet with peroxide?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds crazy.
Sugar?
No sugar, no hair. Yeah, that sounds crazy. That shit didn't start fizzing up like it didn't. Because peroxide, peroxide, that shit starts, when you mix that shit with other, it starts like fizzing. Mm. So I could imagine with that Kool-Aid powder, like, and you just sitting there whipping that shit, watching it, and then she's sitting there letting you comb that shit in her hair. Y'all was in the house doing some bullshit.
My friend pierced his own ear in class with a lighter and a needle.
Oh, yep. They used to do that too.
Yeah, where's he at now? I want to know where that kid is.
He's back, I've talked about before. He's back in Tucson now. He moved out here when he was 13 because his dad got arrested for bringing in illegal immigrants. Bush era. And he went to come live with his grandparents. One of my best friends, Lopez, yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, he took a fucking needle in class and pierced his own ear. And it worked. Like, I'm sure his pierced ears now are from that. I'm sure it's still the same.
I was never that bored, bro.
He said it didn't hurt.
That's just bored shit. Like piercing your own ear in class, like you just bored.
I mean, as opposed to
how do you learn
fucking times tables? I'm cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Weird kids, man. Was he white?
No.
You said Lopez.
Mexican.
Okay.
White passing Mexican.
Okay.
So I don't know if that adds in some of that like demonic shit.
Yeah.
Never.
Yo, what?
Listen, man, white passing Mexicans, they turn into goths usually.
You know that's like the majority of your fucking fan base. You might want to take that out.
Is goth?
No, white passing Mexican.
I have one of my best friends. I'm not
Oh my
saying
God,
that. I'm just
I have a black friend.
yeah. I voted for Obama twice.
That's like when Kelly said, I like Latinos in the text. Yo, I was crying. Yo, because you know when you read that, it just like, you know Kelly's a great person. Like she's not a bad person. But it's like texting that.
You didn't know what that sounded like.
It's like,
That's
what?
why I hit the ha-ha immediately.
I love Latinos. I love Latinos. What? Who said? Yeah, like it's like, yo, what? Like, all right, I guess, whatever.
Look at my African American.
Yeah, look at my over there. There he is. All right, baby D, this Mariah Carey album came out.
Say what you said. Say what you said.
No, I'm just saying I didn't hear you supporting it. I didn't hear you say nothing about
Well,
it.
I haven't had the chance to hear it yet.
Oh, you ain't even press play on Mariah.
I haven't had the chance to hear it.
So I started playing it yesterday. We was here yesterday. I started playing it because I was like, damn, I didn't hear nothing from the album. And I was like, is this an AI album? That was the first thing I said. Then when I played it, I heard it. I'm like, yeah, this feels like AI. The auto-tune is heavy.
And I told you that it's not. There's a difference between heavy auto-tune and AI.
Is it?
Yes. AI is you're having a robot or a computer system sing this for you. That is the same thing that singers have been doing since the dawn of time. Mariah just never had to do it. But because she's given us her amazing voice over the years, it doesn't work the same as it used to. So she went in the studio, she sang, and they pitch corrected. People been getting pitch corrected for years.
But I feel like this is different because they already have Mariah's actual vocals. They know what her voice sounds like. I think they may have used some AI with this though. Auto-tune, because auto-tune and AI, it's different, but
it's definitely different.
It's different, but it's similar in a way of it's gonna take your vocals, but then it's going to, auto-tune is gonna make sure it's on this in the same key and things like that of the music.
It'll smooth out what you're doing.
Yeah. Now, AI, when you talk about just the vocal of the AI, because they have Mariah's actual vocals and know what she sounds like, they can implement it to the music and they'll probably have to use auto-tune in it as well. But I think there's definitely some AI.
What is making you feel like it's AI in comparison to auto-tune?
Because I don't feel like Mariah actually was in the booth singing this.
But why do you feel like, what I'm saying is when you hear it, what is telling you it's AI?
It just doesn't feel like Mariah's real vocals. It just feels like Mariah's voice. It doesn't feel like she's actually sang it and then they just had to pitch correct certain notes. It doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like she was actually singing that. It feels like they just used her voice and her likeness.
As far as you're saying it doesn't feel like that, I want to say sonically. Are you hearing? Are you saying it doesn't sound like the way Mariah used to sound? Because Mariah doesn't sound the way Mariah used to sound.
No, it just doesn't. Well, sound and feel though. Like it didn't feel like that was. It just didn't feel like she actually laid those vocals to that song.
Guys clown me for calling things warm forever, but that's what Maul's saying.
Warm?
Warm.
Yeah, it doesn't have that.
It doesn't feel warm.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like she's saying it and they just had to pitch correct certain notes. It doesn't feel like that.
I went back and listened after you said that yesterday. I think you're both right. I do think Mariah laid this down in the booth, but the same way. Did you hear the first record off the Jadakiss and Beanie Siegel?
Yes.
I think they did what they're doing with Beans. They're using Beans' AI voice from his previous stuff because of the unfortunate incident that happened to him.
His vocal.
Beans is sitting in there writing the shit, laying it down, and they're taking his old voice and putting it on top of what he cut to make it, just smooth out and feel like old Beans.
Yeah.
I think that's what they did here. I don't think this was just a bit of tune and pitch correction. I think they laid some AI shit on top of what Mariah cut. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
It sounds like AI on top of what she cut.
Okay.
To me, that's what it sounds like.
I mean, I don't know.
It's like too digital.
I don't know. What I will say is, like I said, I know that Mariah has lost, some of the va-va-voom of her voice.
Some of the what?
The va-va-voom. She doesn't really strain her voice because of everything that she's done. She doesn't really use her voice and strain her voice anymore. I would be surprised if she did that because I know how much Mariah is a vocal snob, a music snob, a writing snob. She's been very, very critical of people, everybody, when it comes to certain things. So for her to do that would go against everything that she's preached, and I just don't see her doing that. I know using the auto-tune is bad enough for her. the auto-tune being that heavy is very humbling to her, I would assume. Just
So is
But she's
that
done
why?
that with live performances that we've heard like the raw vocals?
yeah,
and-
but what I'm saying is that's when she was younger. This is new shit. So I know that that's killing her to do that. So to put AI on top of that, it just kind of goes against everything she's ever talked about. But I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible.
This is where I like don't really mind AI like that because Beans, for example, some shit happened. Beans is still an incredible writer. If we can use his old voice, his actual old voice to help him and him only, I think that's fine. Mariah is one of the greatest singers ever. If we can use her voice to help her own career and not some bot or some random person, I think AI is like acceptable.
But is that why you haven't listened to it yet? Because you know it's not Mariah as
No,
you know her?
I just have maybe partially, and maybe
I feel like that's what it is. I feel like if this was Mariah,
I haven't really thought about it. I just haven't been in that mode. Like for me to listen to R&B like that, I haven't really been in that mode. You said what?
You're not in love?
That has nothing to do with it.
What,
That has nothing to do with
what
it.
mode are you talking about then?
I've been in Cardi. I've been listening to rap a lot. I've been listening to a lot of rap.
Are you in that mode?
Yeah.
You back in that mode?
Yeah.
I love when Baby D back in that mode.
No, it's just, I'm in a rap, like music-wise, I'm in a rap mode. I also have not turned off Mariah the Scientist.
I have a theory why. Because Demaris is in love and she feels very vulnerable, that bothers her. So she needs to get some of her aggression back with some rap shit like, nah, fuck these men, fuck all that.
Oh,
So yeah,
she got to keep the
feeling,
edge.
Yeah,
She don't want to get too soft.
she's scared of the feelings that are
Yeah, she gotta
happening,
keep
of how
that-
great he's treating her. Like,
Yeah, but she got to show she ain't no punk.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
she got to be like, yeah, all right,
Yeah.
those flowers is cute and all that, but all right, nigga,
Yeah,
I ain't
nah.
no punk.
fucking, it's Cardi over here.
Yeah,
Fuck these
Bodega
men.
Baddie. You still a Bodega Baddie right now?
Little Bodega Baddie, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all that love shit would make her feel even more vulnerable. She
Yeah.
wanna-
Women don't want to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
What in these days?
No.
I love a narrative.
You love narrative?
I love a
That's a great
narrative.
title to this
Yeah.
episode. I love a narrative.
I love a narrative. I
Like,
do
get
love a
your
narrative.
shit off. You see how Marlon try to call you out with shit? Like, but I don't do that to him though.
What? Call me out.
Nigga
Call-
be like, oh, you ain't in love. I be like, huh? You know, you say, huh? It's AKA like move on. Nigga
For
be like,
sure, yeah.
I did move on.
now you repeated the question.
No, but I moved on. No, then he came in and he added his red rose white ceiling.
Yeah.
What you want me to do? like he did that. I didn't do that. I shut the fuck up. As soon as you said, I was like, all right, I see what we on, baby.
Yeah,
she ain't trying to go there. All right, my bad. You got it.
Yo.
Gotta save that for TikTok.
Well, speaking of comebacks, my boy Soulja.
That's
What?
your boy?
Soulja. It's coming back. Soulja got a new album out. Swag
Soulja
7.
Boy Swag 7 surprise album.
Oh, I thought you were about to say he's about to put out a surprise album. I was like, well, not really a surprise.
I know.
Is it out?
He's surprised it's already. It's out.
Okay. Because I could see Soulja Boy announcing a surprise album.
Yeah.
Like I could really see that happening.
That's his type of shit. Like y'all got an album
November
coming out.
24th,
Yeah.
surprise album.
Surprise album November 24th.
First artist to ever do that.
Announce the surprise album. Definitely some Soulja Boy shit.
Swag 7, naturally. I mean, Swag 1 through 6 was classics. Is this a series?
I don't know. I'm not listening.
I didn't know there was a
This
1
ain't
through
for me.
6.
Shouts to Soulja Boy, but this ain't for me. You was what?
I would listen to a Soulja Boy album just to see what it sounded like.
In 2025?
I would,
Just
yeah.
to see, yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if it's ass, it's ass. But like, I would give
Y'all listen to it and let me know what y'all think then.
I'm looking at the cover art is cool.
The cover artist. What does the music sound like?
Play a
Don't
song
do
real quick.
that.
Just
Like
randomly play a
cover
song.
art won't intrigue you to want to listen to something.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm not listening to it, but I'm just, that's just me.
Come on, Liddy Vuitton is on it.
Who? See? Lost me already. I don't even know who that is.
All right. First of all, out the gate, they copy my swag. I do like that. I like when Soulja Boy talks his shit because a lot of people have copied him.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Were you guys trying to hear the first record or
Oh my God, that's bad.
good piece?
It's like
Come back in with that. Please.
that shit is just like as if like Gunna and Thug like took mushrooms or speed. Gunna and Thug took
Finding speed is funny.
took speed and tried
So
to.
now you
record
see
an
why I
album.
said I wouldn't. It's not for me.
I mean, but I would give it a second to
It
hear
has
it.
some Migos in there. Maybe he's just trying to prove to y'all that they all copied his swag. The name of the song is "They Copy My Swag," and they had Thug, Gunna, Migos style in that. And that's Big Draco,
Okay.
and he can do it without ever EQing anything. Like just to have it brashly hurt your ears. He can still do it that way.
Well, listen to it. Let me know what you think.
I mean,
all I
after
got
the
for you.
intro, I think
I'm cool.
I got
Now y'all don't want to. Now y'all don't want to hear Swag 7, right?
They didn't really grab my attention with the intro.
Y'all better relax. He's violently threatened me before.
For real?
Yeah, on Twitter.
Wait, what? Oh, for what?
Haven't we talked about this before?
Bro, we've been talking for 10 years.
Yeah.
Bro. I don't know. I don't remember.
No, I think we talked about this in 2015 when it happened. I was in Houston and I forgot what I said, but he said he was going to shoot me in the face on a public platform.
I think I do remember that. But have y'all pieced it up, or is it like
we haven't run into each other? We haven't spoken.
Oh, all right, damn. So it might still be
I can't get to the places Big Draco.
Yeah. So
where would we ever piece it up? I don't got access to that.
Right, that's okay. So it might still
Rory
be
want to
smoke.
piece it up. Ah, that's funny.
Oh yeah, here we go.
So Big Draco said, what did he say? You don't me, bro. This Rory, I'll kill you, nigga. Shouts to Swag. Shouts to Swag.
No, I know. I think.
Go ahead, Rory. Stream that because he on your head.
Right. Oh no, he kept going for the whole day.
Oh, he gave you more?
I think that may have been the original. What did I say?
Bro, Rory said, bro, you were making videos of yourself.
Oh yeah, this was going back and forth.
My Twitter and iCloud was hacked. Just changed all my passwords. You retweeted and responded to that with, bro, you were making videos of yourself. Soulja Boy then responds with, shut up, bitch.
Just brought logic to the entire situation.
Yeah. Just shut up, bitch. All right, well, stream Swag 7, man. So, you know what I mean? He don't be on your head, man.
Oh, yeah.
Let me know what you think about it.
Yo, that was a nasty time. This was...
And sometimes you do got to tell people to just shut up.
Oh, we're coming up on the anniversary.
Bitch, yeah.
October 2016.
Oh, you got to repost that.
You think maybe that's why he dropped Swag 7 when he did? Was around the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was thinking about you.
Yeah, so come 9-year anniversary.
Yeah.
9/7. You see, you don't even know numerology like that.
You're right.
All right, forget it. See? Went over your head.
You're right.
No worrying mouth.
Today's show is brought to you by our new presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet. It's simple, it's clean, it's packed with new promos every day, starting with your first bet. New customers can place a $5 bet, and if it hits, you get not only your winnings, but also $150 in extra bonus bets.
I like that.
This coming Monday, it's Jets in Miami. They're both 0-3, so have a blast betting on that one.
Somebody's O's gotta go.
Somebody's
O's.
gonna.
It's gotta
they have
go.
to win. So clearly, someone's gonna win. So bet with Hard Rock Bet. Download the app right now. Make your first deposit today.
Payable and bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida in Florida. Offered by Seminole Hard Rock Digital LLC in all other states. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Arizona, Colorado, Florida, Illinois, Indiana, New Jersey, Ohio, Tennessee, or Virginia to play. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? In Florida, call 1-888-ADMIT-IT. In Indiana, if you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, New Jersey, Ohio, Tennessee, and Virginia.
Spin the block. I mean,
Take it
Mount
away,
Rushmore.
baby
It's
D.
just the two of them, right?
Take it away, baby D. This is your segment right here.
Not no more.
This is because you posted and I saw it.
Now you
Block
look at my
spinners
fucking post.
assemble.
Block spinners assemble.
Block spinners assemble. She called for the Avengers, the block spinners.
Nah,
Yo, that's our leader. That's our leader.
J-Lo and Ben Affleck reunite on the red carpet for Kiss of the Spider Woman. So people, saying J-Lo and Ben are back together. But I'm one of those people that think J-Lo and Ben never break up.
they just need a break from each other.
We just assume that they break up. Like they don't
I actually
break up.
think everyone shits on them. I think they probably have the healthiest relationship of anybody.
Of
We're just
course
going to
you
take a
do.
few years off, get back to it, do honeymoon again,
or
hate each other, get a break.
Or they're two of the biggest stars in Hollywood and they have things to go do and they're not together for a couple months. He's gone being Batman.
Nah.
She's gone
know
being
that
Made in
setup.
Manhattan. Like, I don't know.
What year are we in?
Great movie. Don't laugh. Made in Manhattan is a great movie. We're not laughing at Made in Manhattan. Great movie.
You would like Made in
I
Manhattan.
love that movie.
What do you love about Made in
Has
Manhattan?
J-Lo
It's
ever
such a real story. You can see that happen.
It's a Bronx Cinderella story?
Yeah, it is.
has she ever dated a black man in any movies?
J-Lo?
Them white men be putting her through hell in her rom-com.
Word. Yeah, I started to kind of feel offended of how they try to typecast the white man that dates J-Lo in her career.
Yeah.
Only the Made in Manhattan was the only one where homie was understanding even after she lied.
Oh, nah. He was, I don't know how I want to frame this, but in Money Train, Wesley Snipes was dating her, and Woody was like,
Yeah, okay.
because he took her from Woody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the blacker than black. It don't get blacker than Woody. It don't get blacker than Wesley. Wesley Snipes black. She dated Wesley Snipes in Money Train.
Jennifer Lopez film.
Love interest.
Yes, because I think Woody would liked her too. He had a crush on her, and then she just the chocolate. They can't deny that chocolate.
I mean, I felt some chemistry between her and Ice Cube on Anaconda.
No, you didn't. He was the
I forgot
cameraman.
about that. I forgot about Anaconda.
He was just the
He was there for
cameraman.
5 minutes.
Yeah, you didn't feel no chemistry between them.
This is television. J-Lo has a lot of great movies.
Y'all don't like Made in Manhattan for real?
No, I really do like
that's
Made in
cool.
Manhattan. I would just never guess that you would love it.
I love that movie.
Is that like your Good Will Hunting?
No, Good Will Hunting is like
That's for the whites.
Yeah. But Made in Manhattan is you don't like Made in Manhattan for real?
No, I do. I think
Okay.
it's great. I don't think
You don't like that movie, Baby D?
I liked it when I was younger.
It just,
You was too busy ass out Pink Tims. You ain't really.
Anyway, I liked it when
wasn't
I
in it
was
for the
younger.
romance.
Yeah, she
I
ain't
liked
wasn't
the
into
Wedding
romantic
Planner
shit.
more, but I liked it when
Good movie too. Yeah.
Wedding Planner is great. I mean, we can't.
See, is that her number one? What did it say? Number one what?
Ralphie and it.
Made in Manhattan. See?
Well, I mean, does enough make the list? Like, what do we mean by love interest?
What do you mean enough?
Enough, the movie.
Oh, yeah, when she
Does that count as a
was going through domestic abuse? No, I don't think that's up there. I think these are more like, I think these
feel good
Yeah, these are feel good stories, Rory.
But I'm happy that they're spinning the block on each other and giving their love one more chance. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Made in Manhattan to whites only further confirmed that we knew you tried our clothes on when we left the hotel.
That's fucked.
That's all it did for us.
Don't do that. Great movie.
Too
man.
far?
Don't do that.
All right.
Do we think Bad Bunny's gonna bring anybody out for the Super Bowl?
We talked about this. I think J Balvin. I think Cardi's coming out.
Yeah,
Or no, we didn't know about the J Balvin situation.
I can't see Cardi coming out.
Nah, he's not bringing out. Him and Balvin are not really, I think, on speaking terms right now.
Carlos Santana.
No.
It's
Didn't
Super
Carlos-
Bowl.
Is Carlos Santana dead?
I thought you were about to say, did he already do the Super Bowl? Because I think he actually already did, but yeah, I think we did get the Carlos Santana guitar riff at the Super Bowl once. I feel like I would know if the God was dead.
Well, it was somebody that played with Carlos Santana that died. Like, it was somebody close
I'm
to
sure
Carlos
a
Santana.
lot of people. It's fucking musicians on
My
drugs.
bad. I didn't mean to put that on Carlos Santana. The legendary Carlos Santana. Respectfully.
Then Bad Bunny can bring him out if he did the pre-show.
Bad Bunny did the Super Bowl already.
Oh, he did the one where Beyonce and Michelle and them reunited. He did that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Bad Bunny did the Super Bowl already.
Halftime?
Yeah.
No, that.
The fuck was I?
J-Lo and Shakira brought him out.
No way.
In 2020?
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
Maul's in fact correct.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez and Shakira included guest appearances by Bad Bunny, J Balvin, and Lopez's daughter.
Yeah. Bad Bunny wasn't, he was lit back then, but he obviously now he's a megastar. But yeah, they brought him out. I remember that.
Nah, because that was also Hove was already, he picked that, right? Hove did that one.
Yeah, 'cause that was the first year they offered
See,
it.
now I gotta pull some flowers back with Hove. You doubling back on Bad Bunny. You've only been in this shit for 4 years. And you repeating guests? What are you, a club promoter?
That's completely different.
He didn't have a, that's crazy. He didn't have a whole set, but J-Lo and Shakira definitely brought him out though.
See, to me, of course, Bad Bunny is not like one of the biggest artists, but nah. You can't, well, it's been what, 4 years that Hove's been doing this? 2020, 5 years.
Mm-hmm. That was the year, I think Drake turned down that year. Because that was COVID year, I think. I think he turned it down maybe a year or two before that as well. But then, yeah, J-Lo and Shakira. But,
There's too many artists to repeat.
Listen, man, you know what it is. Bad Bunny, that thing, what he did with his residency in Puerto Rico. I don't know how his fans feel, though, because, again, he didn't do any shows in the U.S. because he was in fear of ICE being at his shows and, arresting some of his fans and things like that. So now some of his fans feel away because, like, but you do the Super Bowl.
But the Super Bowl is that's completely different.
What you mean? The ICE is saying they're going to be at the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I think they were going to be there anyway.
They were going to be there anyway. And that's one show in comparison to one show, and the majority of the audience will not be of Hispanic descent.
Oh, that will never happen.
Exactly.
I don't care. They could have Bad Bunny, J Bow. They could have all of them. Tego Calderon. All of them could be there.
Yeah.
That audience at the Super Bowl is still gonna be predominantly white.
Exactly.
They could open up with soccer before.
Yeah.
The football
that's
game.
just what it
And
is.
this way, he's able to give his U.S. fans a show that's cast, that's streamed to them, and they don't have to pay a whole bunch of money for it. They don't have to pay any money for it. And
Well, I mean, if he's busy, maybe he brings out Shakira and J-Lo. We just
No, I think
give him the same
I think
set.
this one to the face.
I think he's gonna do this one
Do
too.
y'all think he makes a political statement?
Yeah,
Yes.
without question.
Okay. Well,
And I think he gets booed. I actually think Bad Bunny gets booed maybe before he makes a political statement. I
wouldn't
kind of
say
have.
that.
Okay, I think we'll see he got booed when cell phone footage comes out. I think they won't mic the actual crowd when the whole thing starts. I think you'll get they'll fill in with applause. But I think there'll be cell phone footage of like, this was the real sound of the stadium.
But
I'm not booing Bad
what
Bunny.
type
I
of
think it's
political-
great. I'm talking about the demographic that goes to the fucking Super Bowl.
what
That's
type
all
of
I'm saying.
political statement do y'all think he's gonna make? Like, y'all think he's gonna have like,
He just told me on
Gay
SNL I
dancer.
gotta learn Spanish. I'm not gonna understand the political statement.
no, I'm saying you think you're gonna have like gay dancers in ICE uniforms?
The way
Josh,
Katy Perry did with Baby Shark.
That'd be fire.
There's a such thing
my
as
next
being
fourth
too
comment, by the way.
liberal.
Yo, let me tell you something. What is it on? What is the Super Bowl on Fox?
I don't know this year.
Man, they gonna cut that feed so fast. That shit gonna go to a Pepsi commercial.
You know, there's a big difference between Fox and Fox News. Way different.
Yo, whatever that shit is on, if Bad Bunny come out there with some gay dancers in ICE uniforms, that shit is gonna cut and go straight to a Budweiser commercial. I'm telling you right now. It's on Fox. They cutting that shit.
I think the way the right is fired up right now, I think people will think they're heroes by paying insane prices just to go to boo Bad Bunny. I think that's how fired up the right.
Nah, you ain't got. They ain't got that type of funding. Oh, nah, actually they do. Shit, BLM might be there. No,
They
BLM show
locked
up.
everyone up.
Did they? No,
Oh, yeah.
Soros is still out.
That's where he funneled the money, Wall. You don't understand money laundering?
Once Peeje starts saying, let's go to the
Oh shit.
I mean, we didn't say anything wrong. Come on, guys. We can have fun sometimes.
Can we?
Yeah, I think we can. I just don't think sometimes our listeners allow us to just make jokes because they think they're too serious.
No, but never mind.
Do we have voicemails?
You've got mail.
And of course, this is sponsored by Boost. Everyone called in from their Boost mobile phone.
Yo, what's up, Rory Mall? It's Thomas from Chicago. Just kind of got a quick, I'm trying to make this quick as possible. So basically, I think I'm in love with my best friend.
Nice.
She's a girl, and we've been friends for the past 2 years or so. And we pretty much talk every day. We clutch as hell. We're good. She lives all the way in Texas. I helped her move to Texas. She's from Chicago. But she's always had terrible luck with niggas. Anytime she talked to a nigga, he just be the most he just be a fucking doofus merch. Every time she talked to a nigga, he's just always doing some goofy shit. She just always go for the okie doke or whatever. And it's usually she'll if a nigga treats her nice, she'll go for it, whatever. And I always hate that part about her. But I always talk to her my homegirl, girl, what the fuck you doing? Stop tweaking on these dudes, whatever. And we always have this running joke of at 30 we'll get married, at 32, 35 we'll get married and stuff. And recently I'm sort of been kind of feeling really
Not your friend.
really
though.
wanting to do that. Because when I helped her move to Texas, we shared a hotel room and we cuddled to go to sleep. And, we almost did it for real. We kissed and everything, but we didn't do it.
We almost
because we
did
cared
it.
about the friendship. And that moment kind of really stuck with me. And that was about 2 months ago that happened. But we still talked every day since then. But I think I love her. I think I'm in love with her. She loves me too. I don't know if she is in love with me back, but I guess, how should I deal with this? We kind of live states away. Yo, what's up, Rory and Mom?
Yo,
please.
I need Zoom room. Can you email him now?
Yeah.
This is a Zoom room. I need so many more details. What happened after you guys almost did it, which is also a hilarious. Oh, there's a follow up. Yeah. Oh, let's hear the follow up.
Thomas here. So yeah, part two. We kind of live states away, and we still talk on the phone every day. But we joke about, getting married at 35, 30, whatever. I'm 27, she's 26. And, we make that joke about that all the time. And we even joke about, what if we would have done it? What if we would have did it? If we do it, will we fall in love with each other? And last night, he was on the phone talking about it. He was like, yeah, no, if we ever do it, we should probably hold off on it because, if we fuck around, that might be it. We fuck around, might fall in love for real. So, Brandon trying to be friends as long as possible. And it's not like I'm trying to rush being in a relationship with her. And she's not trying to rush being in a relationship with me because I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, if I feel like we get into a relationship, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be my wife for real. Because, I love all the qualities about her as a person. I feel like she loves all the qualities about me as a guy. And, we just might be a perfect match for each other. But, because we live states away, whatever. So, I'm a tattoo artist. She's a teacher. And so I'm trying to figure out a way to make this make sense. Or I think, we should just both live our lives. And if it comes together so that we do get together, then we should just do that. So I guess what I'm trying to ask is how would you deal with this situation? Do you just kind of let love, just love each other as you are right now? And if it ever happens, it happens. Or, I don't want it to ever be what could have been type shit,
Thomas, first of all, stop saying do it. This is not a Nike ad. You could just say, we almost
trying to do the dirty deed.
We almost made love. Say made love. Thomas, go ahead and get your wife, man. Y'all love each other. Y'all best friends. Y'all known each other for years. You a tattoo artist. You can tattoo anywhere.
Yo,
you can go to whatever city she's in, move there, and get a booth at a tattoo shop. And you know what I mean. I know you got to get your clientele back or whatever. But if your work is good, the clients will find you. But don't let the distance.
Don't listen to this. I purposely cut him off this time.
Why?
This wasn't one of those where I just cut off because I'm an idiot. I had to cut him off. Thomas, you seem like a really, really nice guy. I don't want you to get hurt. That girl don't like you.
No, she don't, baby.
She don't like you at all. Don't listen to Maul.
How did y'all get that?
Get y'all life fucked up over this girl that clearly does not like you.
But why do you say she don't like him?
They made out. They stopped any more physical stuff and went back to this jokety joke. What if we did it? Oh, we'd maybe just fall too much in love. She's keeping him on ice because she wants to keep fucking with other dudes that are way shittier. And she's playing the long game. If she ends up being 35 years old, he'll be the nice guy that I end up with that, has a steady job.
You think you're like a man. Women don't play the long game. Women do not play the long game. Men play the long game. Women do not play the long game. If she wanted that nigga, she would be with that nigga right now.
No, that's what I'm saying. She doesn't want to be with him. She's keeping him around just in case.
No, I think she's keeping him around because she likes him as a friend. I'm sure she's thought about sleeping with you and she's thought about it, but she don't really want to. And if she does do it, I guarantee you it's he's here and he's great. He's a good guy and this is that. But she don't want you like that. She doesn't. If she did, she would move on that. Especially because it's you saying I'm in love with her. She knows you're in love with her. Women always know. We might pretend we don't know. She knows.
So he's too much of a good guy for her.
No, I don't. I'm not saying that that's why she doesn't like him. I'm saying she just doesn't like him. Why she doesn't like him, I don't know. But she doesn't like him in that way.
Well, he did start the first voicemail out saying that her type seems to be guys that, are kind of pieces of shit to some degree.
He says she runs into pieces of shit. That doesn't mean it's your type. You could,
I know.
Yeah.
People go through phases. I know I'm not trying to put anything bad on this
taste in men.
Or going through that phase. I'm not here to shit on her whatsoever. I'm just trying to tell Thomas that girl does not like you like that. And she's keeping you at bay, and I don't know if that's even a good friend tactic.
I'm not going to say she don't like him like that, though. I'm not going to say that. Okay. I'm going to say she don't want to cross that line because they're best friends, he said, right? They've been best friends for years. I think she doesn't want to cross that line and make it physical. But I'm not going to say she doesn't.
Cuddle with him. She wouldn't have kissed him.
Yeah. And they already talked about the marriage shit at 35 at that point.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So I think that she likes him. I just think that, it's damn, this is my best friend. It's I don't think she doesn't like him. Like Rory was saying, that girl don't like you. I don't believe that. I think she does like him.
I don't think every friendship is the plot to Brown Sugar. I just think that girl they would be together if she wanted that.
Yeah.
They live.
That's all he wants, clearly, which is fine. I think that's great that he loves his best friend and wants to be with her. I think that's a great foundation to a relationship. But that girl would do that then. She definitely, after making out with him, felt like, nah, this isn't it.
This ain't it.
This is not it.
Let me try. It was probably out some. Let me try it.
Yeah,
Like it's
I don't
here,
think it
he's
was
a
bad
good guy.
intentions.
I love him, but it's like it just ain't it. I
Yeah.
just can't. And that's
It didn't feel like how I thought it was gonna feel,
Yo.
especially because we're so close and friends. Like,
Get him in the room, man.
no, that's what. Yeah,
we
no,
need a zoom
room for sure.
Man, fuck that. Get her in the room so that we clear this up. He don't know shit.
The moment she finds out he said this on a podcast, that might ruin their friendship. She don't seem. I don't know. I don't.
Well, let's get him in his. Let's get more of the backstory. Let's get more information from Thomas. Let's have him in the Zoom room so we can kind of grill him a little bit and get more information on what's happening with these two best friends. See if he's going to prove if men and women can be best friends and only best friends.
Well, he's not gonna prove that because he already disproved he's in love with her.
Yeah, out the gate.
Yeah, but they're not together.
Not friends.
He makes the rest of us look bad.
Yeah, but
No,
they haven't been
they're
physical.
All right, they're friends where one person wants to be with the friend.
Yeah.
Like, they're not just like platonic friends. One is actively trying to be with the other one. That's not a friend.
I don't know. Is he actively trying to be with her? I don't know if he's actively trying to be with her.
If she, I'm sure in the conversations he's being respectful because he seems like a nice guy. But if she would say, "Hey, yes, let's actually try this," he would say yes right.
Oh, immediately, yeah.
It's not like he would be like, "Nah, let's actually wait to see if this works out or whatever." He would be like, "Yes, let's go into a full."
Okay, yeah, but let's talk to Thomas. I think Thomas is gonna be like, "Yo, Ma, you was right." I think she likes him. I think the distance, living in different states.
He don't know if she like him or not. He don't know that.
He know. They talking every day. This is best friend. You think he don't know if she like him? It's just they probably just the distance. He already said like, "Yo, we trying to figure it out." Like, I'm a tattoo artist. She's a teacher. Like, she lives there. I live here. Like, so they're having these conversations. Like, she likes him, but again, it's it's probably hesitant because
She
like
could also be bored. She just moved to a new place. She could also just be bored. She moving to a new place. You basically in jail. That's jail talk. You could have no.
not for a woman though. For a guy, it's different. Woman, all y'all got to do is put that one dress heels on, go to that local bar, and y'all know every nigga in town.
That's not real life.
That's one night. Y'all know every nigga in town. Niggas, we got to go out a few times to meet some women.
A couple times though.
Yeah, we got to go out. We got to hit the spots.
Mo, do you think if two people laid in a hotel, cuddled, made out, had known each other for a long time, continued to talk, and both wanted to be each other, they wouldn't pull the trigger to spend more time together in person? If both people wanted that.
I mean, it's subjective. What's the circumstances?
They live in different states. Teachers and tattoo artists, make money to be able to go see people. Mm-hmm. I think if that was really something that they wanted instead of being fucking pen pals, I know he'd pull the trigger the next day to go see her.
Yeah.
In her town and fucking be in the hotel or her crib or whatever.
All right, we gonna have
she just not doing that.
We gonna have him. We gonna talk to him soon. We gonna have him in the room. Bring him to the room.
Now we got to bring him to the studio for the live stream, we did with Matt.
Hold on, we don't know. Let's talk to the gentleman first. Matt, we knew, we saw he was cool. He was a little laid back. We don't know what Thomas on.
Matt will show up to the studio. Or I'm sorry,
Thomas
will show up to the studio. Elevator doors open. There was never a girl.
Yeah. Like we gotta vet this thing
kill
first
us
a
all.
little bit. Yeah. So yeah, let's get him in the Zoom room
For sure. All right. Well, this was fun. We have another episode that we're about to do now. We don't know when it's going to come out though. Let's see how it goes.
Interesting guest.
Very interesting.
This could be
interesting guest for baby D2 with her alliances.
Ooh, I didn't even. You did the science and the math on that one.
Listen, man.
Okay, all right. Well, let's get to that, and we'll get that episode out to the people soon. Because hopefully it'll be a fun, interesting conversation, some answers,
or it won't.
We'll find some answers. Or it'll be absolutely fucking crazy. Either way, y'all gonna get it. So we'll talk to y'all soon. Be safe, be blessed. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.